Okay, welcome back to Book Club for Two.
Bless you.
We're reading Twilight. We're talking about chapters
10,
11, 12. 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. Yay.
And my first romance tab, okay? I am 245 pages in. I am on chapter 12, and I just now did a romance tab. And he says, I told you don't see yourself clearly at all. You're not like anyone I've ever known. You fascinate me. Treated poorly. So I feel like he sees something in Bella that she doesn't. And I still find that to be romantic. Like if somebody is really having a hard time.
And blood is romantic.
Can you please let me have my moment? Because I was so happy. Damn it, Trista. I was so happy that I had a romance tab in this non-romantic book.
I'm happy too. I think it's nice that he is complimenting her. People are predictable, but you never do what I expect. You always take me by surprise. And I was sitting there laughing because Bella is the most basic ass bitch ever. And she does everything predictably. So what the heck? What the heck, Edward? But then he's like, oh, well, you could still come to the dance. Like, if you don't want to go.
Friend group.
Yeah, like if you want to just go to the dance, like come with us. We will all dance with you. So he's talking to her about that. And she yells at him. She says, I'm not going to the dance, Mike, okay? And he says, fine, I was just offering. And it's like.
The further I get into this book, the more I feel bad for Mike. I feel like he's just being a normal, average teenage boy.
He's been nice.
A crush and
not even an obsessive crush. Just like he's been inviting her. He wants her to be included. Even if he's not dating her, he's still like, come with us.
She's not being clear. So I feel like she has not said, outside of Jessica's interested in you, she has not clearly said, I am not interested in you. So she hasn't given him
she needs to woman up.
Reason not to continue this crush or not to continue try. Like, right? So I feel like all of this is happening because of her, and then she's just constantly annoyed with him. So I feel
like she's saying
for Mike.
Yeah, she's saying like take a hint, but she's not giving the hints, right? Like she's just passing the buck to Jessica or like internally being like, ugh, Mike again. But it's like just tell him, say something. I don't know. Men don't read minds, okay? As much as we would love them to sometimes. Except for Edward, he can read everybody's mind, whatever.
Except for Bella.
Oh, except for Bella's, yeah.
Except for Papa.
If I was a teenager and lying to Charlie, my dad, and being like, okay, well, I'm not going to tell him I'm doing this because he wouldn't want me hanging out with a boy.
You would have a bad
but I would be like, hey, Jessica.
Yeah.
I'm going to go hang out with Edward. If anybody asks, like, I'm with you.
Yeah. As a, like, hey, if somebody realizes I'm not at home, I'm at your house.
Yeah, or if I get murdered, like at least point the police in the right direction or something. But dead. you didn't just cut off your dad because you didn't want to get in trouble or whatever, but your best friend should know where you're going. If you're doing something dangerous, somebody needs to know, okay? Because otherwise you end up stuck in a cliff and you have to chew your arm off. I'm just saying. Or you end up dead.
It's her talking about taking the meds.
Yes. Red flag. Oh,
that was, yes.
I didn't mark it as a red flag.
Was a red flag. So she's talking about taking
cold medicine because she's so excited that she can't sleep. So she's like, I do something you're not supposed to do. I take cold medicine to go to sleep. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that for one, but also everybody does it. So like,
but also
don't do that. You're a teenager.
Because she's anxious about the next day. She's anxious about what's going to happen. Like, why would you want to go do something that makes you that anxious that in order to sleep, you have to take cold medicine?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't do it. Don't do that. If you're having trouble sleeping, see a doctor.
Take melatonin.
Melatonin wasn't a thing. Melatonin was not a thing when I was a kid. Nobody.
Drink some more milk.
There was a reason that time frame they instituted the must be 18 years old to purchase cold medicine law.
Yeah.
So like that this was not a good thing to do. What made me laugh at this entire situation is that she woke up the next morning and says that she slept soundly and dreamlessly thanks to my gratuitous drug use. Gratuitous. I almost woke up Rob with the laugh on that one because I was like, okay, Bella, you druggie. Get you in a DARE program.
my thing with this is that I understand we all have like that thing about ourselves that we wish we could fix or whatever, but Bella seems to have these severe,
She has like body dysmorphia, but like
yes,
whole
but
personality
it's
dysmorphia.
yes, but it's like severe.
He's like, yeah, it's just 5 miles, you'll be fine. And my jaw went, huh? Because, girl, 5 miles, you have to. No, I need preparation to hike 5 miles. I need a water bottle and a
That's
backpack and
shoes,
snacks and shoes and blister
socks, the right
patches.
socks.
I need a sleeping bag in case we get stuck out here and I have to stay the night. I need some sort
But
of
also,
warning.
okay, let's Google this
Because
real
this
quick,
is
okay?
5 miles. 5 miles is a long friggin' hike. You can't just, I mean, some people maybe just are like, oh, I'm going to go for a hike and it's 5 miles long. But nah, most people, especially Bella, who is clumsy, needs a friggin' warning.
The average time to walk a mile is between 15 to 20 minutes. And that is walking. That is not hiking.
That it was a Trista tab, and I just, like, as much as I'm allergic to flora and plants and whatever, the fact that he took her to like this really pretty meadow was just like, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. But like young Trista wasn't as allergic as old Trista was. So Trista as a teenager would have been like, I would love to roll in the flowers with you.
I said young Amanda thought the location and Edward's vulnerability in the scene was so romantic.
Yeah. So the last little bit in the chapter says that Edward seemed to take a deep breath and then he stepped out into the bright glow of the midday sun. And I wrote in my notes, oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. Everybody stay calm. We still don't have a whole lot of personality for Edward at this point. Like, it's the end of the chapter. We've had 3 chapters of more personality, but like, it's just a lot of info dumping. It's a lot of like vampire lore and info dumping. And it just is like not personality so much as it is.
But at this point, they're also dating.
Here's a Wikipedia of vampires for you. Right. And there's not a lot of like, oh, but you like this and I like this. And you know,
but they do that after they start dating.
I would never say that I was smart because
I wasn't smart.
I was still dumb. But I don't know if I was this dumb.
Yes, I would have never, even back then, made those decisions.
That was chapters. What chapters were they?
10 through 12.
Okay, that was Twilight, chapters 10 through 12. B word. I'll start calling you Bella.
Listen, I'm keeping us on track today, okay? We switched roles.
It was Twilight, chapters 10 through 12. Oh, yeah. I got it right that time. Okay. We're wrapping it up because our kids are going crazy. So we're going to go deal with that. We will read the next 6 chapters and meet again and do this, whatever. So, okay, ready? Ha, 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 ha.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ha, ha, ha.